Hello, welcome back to my channel. Remain blessed as you go along with me. Now we're going to the book of Proverbs. The Proverb of Solomon, son of David and king of Israel. Here, this place will help us to recognize wisdom and good advice and understand sayings with deep meaning. They can teach you how to live intelligently and how to be honest, just, and fair. Now, here are 30 white sayings taken from the book of Proverbs 22, 23, and 24. Listen, and I will teach you what the wise have said. Study their teaching, and you'll be glad if you remember them and you can quote them. I want you to put your trust in the Lord. That is why I'm going to tell you them for you to know. I have written down 30 sayings for you. They contain knowledge and good advice, and will teach you what the truth really is. Then, when you are sent to find it out, you will bring back the right verse. The first wise saying: don't take advantage of the poor just because you can. Don't take advantage of those who stand helpless in court. The Lord will argue the case for them and threaten the life of any who threatens theirs. The second wise saying: don't make friends with people who have hot, violent tempers. You might learn their habits and not be able to change. Wise saying 3: don't promise to be responsible for someone else's debt. If you should be unable to pay, they will take away even your bird. The fourth wise saying: never move an old boundary mark than your ancestors established. 5. Show me someone who does a good job, and I will show you someone who is better than most and worthy of company of kings. 6. When you sit down to eat with someone important, keep in mind who he is. If you have a big appetite, restrain yourself. Don't be greedy for the fine food he serves. He may be trying to trick you. 7. Be wise enough not to wear yourself out trying to get rich. Your money can be gone in a flash, as if it has grown wings and flown away like an eagle. 8. Don't eat at the table of a stingy person or a greedy for the fine food he serves. Come on and have some more, he says, but he doesn't mean it. What he thinks is what he really is. You will vomit up what you have eaten, and all your flattery will be wasted. 9. Don't try to talk sense to a fool. He can't appreciate it. 10. Never move an old boundary mark or take over land owned by orphans. The Lord is their powerful defender, and he will argue the case against you. 11. Pay attention to your teacher and learn all you can. 12. Don't hesitate to discipline children. A good spanking won't kill them. As a matter of fact, it may save their lives. 13. Son, if you become wise, I will be very happy. I will be proud when I hear you speaking words of wisdom. 14. Don't be envious of sinful people. Let reverence for the Lord be the concern of your life. If it is, you have a bright future. 15. Listen, my son, be wise and give serious thought to the way you live. Don't associate with people who drink too much wine or stuff themselves with food. Drunkards and gluttons will be reduced to poverty. If all you do is eat and sleep, you will soon be wearing rags. 16. Listen to your father. Without him, you will not exist. When your mother is old, show her your appreciation. Trust, wisdom, learning, and good sense. These are worth paying for, but too valuable for you to sell. A righteous man's father has good reason to be happy. You can take pride in a wise son. Make your father and mother proud of you. Give your mother that happiness. 17. Pay close attention, son, and let my life be your example. 18. Show me someone who drinks too much, who has to try out some new drinks, and I will show you someone miserable and sorry for himself, always causing trouble and always complaining. His eyes are bloodshot and he has bruises that could have been avoided. Don't let wine tempt you, even though it is rich red, though it sparkles in the cup and it goes down smoothly. The next morning, you will feel as if you had been bitten by a poisonous snake. Weird sights will appear before your eyes, and you will not be able to think or speak clearly. You will feel as if you were out on the ocean, seasick, swinging high up in the riggings of a tossing ship. I must have been hit, you will say. I must have been beaten up, but I don't remember it. Why can't I wake up? I need another drink. 19. Don't be envious of evil people and don't try to make friends with them. Causing trouble is all they ever think about. Every time they open their mouth, someone is going to be hurt. 20. Homes are built on the foundation of wisdom and understanding. Where there is wisdom, the rooms are furnished with valuables, beautiful things. 21. Being wise is better than being strong. Yes, knowledge is more important than strength. After all, you must make careful plans before you fight a battle, and the more good advice you get, the more likely you are to win. 22. Wise sayings are too deep for stupid people to understand. They have nothing to say when important matters are being discussed. 23. If you are always planning evil, you will earn a reputation as a troublemaker. Any scheme of food things up is sinful. People hate a person who has nothing but scorns for others. 24. If you are weak in a crisis, you are weak indeed. 25. Don't hesitate to rescue someone who is about to be executed unjustly. You may say that it is none of your business, but God knows and judges your motives. He keeps watching you, He knows, and He will reward you according to what you do. 26. Son, eat honey, it is good, and just as honey from the comb is sweet on your tongue, you may be sure that wisdom is good for the soul. Get wisdom, and you will have a bright future. 27. Don't be like the wicked who scheme to rob honest people or to take away their homes. No matter of how often honest people fall, they always get up again, but disaster destroys the wicked. 28. Don't be glad when your enemies meet disaster, and don't rejoice when they stumble. The Lord will know if you are gloating, and He will not like it, and then not He might not punish them. 29. Don't let evil people worry you. Don't be envious of them. A wicked person has no future, nothing to look forward to. 30. Have reverence for the Lord, my son, and honor the king. He has have nothing to do with people who rebel against them. Such people could be ruined in a moment. Do you realize the disaster that God